Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. The topic of discussion today is what I would kind of in my head describe as residual immigration policy. And what are we talking about here? Well, Thai bureaucracy and Thai policies regarding things like immigration, work permits, things of this nature, they tend to accrete over time. I almost kind of look at it like a stalactite or a stalagmite in a cave. The minerals sort of build up over time, and then you have this sort of formation, in a sense. The analogy isn't fully, completely 100%, but that's how these things kind of build up. It's just little by little they accrete over time. We're now here in the end of March, early April, and there's a lot of talk of ending a lot of the restrictions associated with coming into Thailand, etc. But there's also kind of this, it seems to be happening at a government level, this kind of pullback to want to keep certain restrictions. And it's a weird thing because people as a group, as a bureaucracy, the bureaucracy becomes almost a machine or a beast unto itself. It wants to keep certain powers that I think if anyone individually within that organization really, if you broke them all down, broke them all out and said, do you really want to continue, for example, doing all these tests, ATK, PCR, whatever, anytime you travel? I think if you talk to them individually, they'd say, no, I don't want to do that forever. But then when it gets into this bureaucratic climate, these things, they tend to kind of hang on. I think it was Ronald Reagan or somebody of the sort said, nothing is more enduring like a government program. They just hang on. And policy can be the same way. So the question is, are we going to be looking at residual travel restrictions here in Thailand that are just going to hold on even after the pandemic? I've discussed in a number of videos what are starting to be kind of my concerns about why, if it can be determined to be endemic in June, why can't it be determined to be endemic tomorrow? What's occurring in this 2 months that's changing the overall situation? I'm happy to understand that. That's a real question. I don't understand, and I'm asking. I'd love to know. That said, as far as policies go, they can tend to hang on. What I'm really truly hoping is we do get back to the status quo, anti-COVID, if you want to say that, and get back to where we were Q1 of 2020 and go from there, because I think that's the only way we're going to see the tourism numbers here in Thailand ever again. And frankly, it's the only way we can get back to a life that really is worth living.